I chose my table the way I did for clans because I figured that when you're searching in the database, you'd want to know the leader ID, which would be connected to the user ID, the leader's name, the clan name, and how many members they have in the clan, which I maxed out at 100 just because for now, and then the clan's ID. For the equipment table, I think the most interesting part about that was picking the data types for the certain columns. So for example, equipment damage being a double, you don't really use decimals in a video game to display a damage value. The armor rating, I went with an integer system just for a flat number boost, not a percentage or double or decimal. The healing amount was a double as well, just because they don't really use they don't really use decimals when you're healing. The equipment cost was an integer because the players used the dinar coin system, which I don't think you would be able to cut a dinar in half, so went with the whole integer. Players that own equipment would just display the amount of players that have, say for example, a legendary shield. It would display how many players have that shield, so 1 or 2 or 5 or 5,000. Equipment and users tables were connected by a many-to-many identifying line because the users and equipment coexist together, and there's always going to be more than one of users and of equipment at the same time. Users is connected to payment by a users has payment, which is many-to-many because all users need to subscribe and they have to subscribe monthly, so it's always going to be happening constantly. And the payment table itself connects to a transaction table, which holds the transaction ID, the amount paid, the payment date and date time, and the user ID, so that way you know what user paid, how much they paid, when they paid. The payment table also has a payment method, just because a user might use a gift card, or they might receive a gift from another user, or they might be using their own credit card or debit card, which would handle the payment methods. All in all, I found this database to be interesting and fun to make, considering that I can use this in future projects. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for listening.